This is James Todd of Fryfield TV in association with Matkins Gym Bar. With the press conference today with me, I've got the WBA lightweight world champion Anthony Crolla. How are you, mate?
I'm good, James. I'm good, thank you. You okay?
I'm very well. Here for the press conference today, Unification clash against Jorge Linares.
Yes.
Reputation for being some of the fighters' favourite fighter, coincidentally.
Yeah, no, the best. Listen, you know what? The best pick the side. The best pick the side. I'm going to tell Callum Smith tomorrow. He's no. If you, do you know what it is? Listen, I'll be honest, James. I'm a fan myself of Jorge Linares. I think technically he's brilliant, and I help out at my old amateur club, and he's the kind of fighter I would say, watch how he does this, watch how he does that. Because technically, I think he's a great fighter, and so I don't blame him for being fans. But listen, they better pick the sides on the night.
I mean, it's a chance as well to get the Ring magazine 1 vs 2. Very prestigious belt and respected by the boxers. A hell of a lot to get this. What are your thoughts on getting an opportunity to win that belt?
It's the ultimate. Like I said in the press house, I'm fighting a great fighter for the greatest prizes in the sport, without a doubt. And the chance to box for it, not many British fighters get to do it. So I'm very humbled and blessed to have this opportunity, but I won't stop there. Like I say, I'm not just happy at fighting. Yeah, I'm happy at fighting, but I'll be so much more happier when I've got it on my mantelpiece.
Top of that as well, you've got the WBC Diamond belt. I haven't seen that belt before. It's the first time I've come in contact with it. It's a lovely belt indeed.
It's a lovely belt, and it's one with mine and Jorge's picture on. There's very few fights get made for it, so for it to fight for that, as well as my own WBA belt, not forgetting that, my pride and joy, my baby, it's very special to me.
I mean, you've watched loads of Jorge Linares, no doubt. Three-time world champion. He's been there, he's done that. He's been in with the likes of sort of recently Kevin Mitchell as well over here. What do you take away from his recent form, if you like?
It's after Mitchell, honestly, what I believe, I thought Kev, a lot of that was down to Kev. But I think Jorge, he's had better performances than what he did against Kevin, and he looked good last time out against Kano. I'm sure it was, but there's a lot that I can't take from Kevin. I know me and Kevin are different style-wise, but Kevin put in a great performance that night and was seconds away from winning the title. At the same time as well, Jorge Linares, he dragged himself off the floor to come from behind to get a stoppage, and that's something that true champions do. So
showed a lot of heart.
That's certainly a fight that I'll be watching. Yeah, he did. He showed a lot of heart, and it was a great fight. Listen, both great lads, and put on a great fight.
You've got this reputation of being this little handsome, tenacious man who sort of gives everything and gives his all. But looking at you and Linares today, you were sort of the bigger man of the two. I don't know if that's to do with the quiff or what, but you had a little couple of inches.
Maybe so. I feel so. We just got weighed then with our 30-day. With the WBC, because one of the titles on the line is WBC, our 30-day check weigh, and we both.
Is that the first time you've done that?
Yeah, first time I've done that, and we both, we felt good up close. I felt good up close. I felt there was, the size might have been slightly with me.
Said this to Joe Gallagher. Last 2 fights you've had have probably been career best performances back to back. Yeah. How do you top that? How do you top that to beat someone like Linares?
I have to do it again. Otherwise, it won't be enough. Jorge Linares is best fighter I've shared the ring with. Certainly on paper, he's a great fighter, and you only have to look through his career and some of his fights to see how good he is. But I've got to bring something new to the table, and we've been working hard, and that's what I believe on the night. That's what I will do, and that's what this kind of fight I'll be remembered for.
Do you think this could be the fight that establishes your legacy?
Yeah, I really do. Eddie said it as soon as it's a legacy fight. It is a legacy fight, and I want to be remembered for winning this fight. I want everyone to remember the 24th of September. I was there that night, and I get goosebumps just thinking about it. But it's something I really believe that I can do.
The way you've handled yourself and carried yourself off, I don't want to go into too much details of what we spoke about before with the incident that happened and etc. But you sort of turned your career into no one speaking about that. They're talking about your boxing achievements and what you're doing.
It's nice. It was I always think when that happened, I was always, people would come up to me and says, "Oh, you're the boxer who, was involved in the burglary incident." And then after the first Perez fight, it changed from that to, "Oh, you was the boxer who was robbed of a world title," and I was like, "Oh man." I thought, I've got to win this because I can't have this and then when I won the world title, it changed, and then now after the last time out, it's nice to be talking. You know, when people come up to me, recognise me, boxing, not forgetting over the head of a concrete slab or being on the wrong end of a decision.
Are you thinking about the likes of Cannon and Flanagan? Do they cross your mind when you've got such a big fight coming up?
No, not at all. I mean, in future, yeah, the great fighters, and I'm in a great division where these big fights can happen, and hopefully they can happen down the line. But the only fighter I'm solely focused on at the minute is Jorge Linares. I'd be a fool to look past him.
How do you nullify Linares? He's good on the outside, he's good on the inside, without giving away too much tactically.
No, that's it. Well, I've got, sometimes I'll have to exchange with him, and sometimes I'll have to make him fall short. Like say Kevin shown in his fight some of his weaknesses. I said he's shown strength tonight, but I mean, you don't want to give too much away. But there will come times where we meet in the centre in the ring. There's times where I have to put the ring off. And like I say, I've been working on my boxing ability as well, and using my angles, because I know I can't just walk at him in a straight line. He's too good for that. He's too good to just keep punching arms and gloves. Too clever for that. So I've got to use my brain myself a lot of the times.
Interesting the way you sort of, when you suffered defeat, came back so strong, so focused to get to the point where you are now. Did you think this moment would happen for you?
Honestly, I never ever stopped believing in myself, but it has been a mad old ride, and if someone would have said a few years ago, before this was going to happen, I probably would have thought they was joking. But it's a ride that I've enjoyed every bit of it.
It's a close call between probably you and Bradley Skeet, maybe, to who are the nicest boxers. I'm caught between you both, so probably that's the
Bradley's a cool guy.
He's a nice guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
You've got such a reputation of such a nice guy outside the ring. Do you pride yourself on that?
No, it's just thanks, but it's just that's just me. It's I know once that bell goes, then I can dig as deep as anyone. So it costs nothing to be nice, does it? But the boxing, where it matters to do it, I can, when I have to dig deep, I'll do that. You can never be mistaken for that.
Listen, we wish you the best of luck with the fight.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you for giving us a bit of your time today.
Thanks for being here, mate. Appreciate you guys coming down.
Top man, thank you.
Sound, mate. Take care, you.